free to go.
Why?
Because I've got to get to the bottom of an investigation.
Hey, Brandon.
Yes, sir.
The other officer told me you want to talk to me again. What's going on?
We all know what happened, okay? My thing is I'm trying to get your side of the story, okay? I don't want...
Meet Grant Harden, a 50-year-old police officer harboring a dark secret, suspected murder in Gateway, Arkansas.
You realize that I'm trying to help you out here. I'm trying to get you out of here quicker. And you're just sitting here.
Well, am I free to go then?
No, you're not.
During the investigation, Grant, with an extensive law enforcement background, resisted questioning, revealing disturbing truths about potential crimes in the small town.
Free to go.
Why?
Because I've got to get to the bottom of an investigation, a very serious criminal matter.
Okay.
Okay? And right now you're a potential suspect in that. Does that make sense?
I don't understand why I'm a suspect, no.
Well, that's for me to know and for you to tell me why you're not a suspect.
On February 23rd, a witness linked Grant's vehicle to a crime scene where James Appleton was found dead.
This is your time to kind of help us help you.
Okay.
Tell me this.
I do apologize on the front end.
No, I'm not mad at you.
I'm going
Yeah.
to exercise my right to be silent.
Okay. So just tell me this.
Interrogated by Detective Chamberlain, Grant, informed of his rights, refused to talk, citing sickness and demanding the reason for his questioning.
I know you were a police officer before, right? You're a police officer in Gravity, not Gravity, but in Gateway?
Despite efforts to build trust, Grant remained silent, leaving a tense moment as both sides face the crucial juncture of seeking truth and maintaining the right to silence.
It's an easy yes or no.
I'm being silent.
Well, I can see that.
When re-entering, Grant disputes going home. Which detective replays? No, you can't right now. Shortly after coming back, detectives mentioned his family and tried to figure out what Grant did throughout the day.
Hey, Brandon.
Yes, sir.
The other officer told me you want to talk to me again. What's going on?
I'm just ready to go.
Okay. And I'm not ready for you to go yet, so you're not going to be able to go. I've got other things that I'm doing right now. So,
Okay.
did you need to talk to me, or did you, what was the deal?
I was gonna go.
Oh,
And
no,
I
you're not
wanted
going
to
to go.
tell you that.
Okay. Yeah, no, you're not going to
But
go.
I
You saying
wanted,
that?
okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
The next big thing the detective mentions is that we all know what happened. Now we just want to know your side of the story. As the detective leaned forward, a keen interest was reflected in their eyes.
We all know what happened, okay? My thing is I'm trying to get your side of the story, okay? I don't want...
Grant replies that I must invoke my right to stay silent. Added a tension lingering in the air. The detective pressed on. So did you choose not to tell me your side of the story?
So I want to give you the opportunity to tell me what led up to what happened today. And if I came across as being rude or upset or whatever earlier, I'm sorry. That's not what I'm trying to do.
You're fine.
I'm just trying to gather
I'm not sure what
facts.
happens.
During the break, the detectives strategize, but Grant's silence continues to hinder the investigation. Detective Chamberlain decides to resume the interrogation, determined to extract information. Despite the lack of evidence, suspicion mounts against Grant.
What's going on?
Okay.
But I just have to invoke my right.
Okay. So you're telling me that you don't want to give me your side of the story. That's what you're telling me. That I've got to.
In the next round, Detective Chamberlain shifts focus, expressing concern for Grant's family. Despite weak alibis and eyewitnesses placing Grant at the scene, he maintains silence.
Sorry to keep you waiting this long. Okay. That's all right. Detective Cordero is talking to your wife right now. I talked to her a little bit, so I've kind of got a timeline of where you were and where you weren't today. I'm not. We all know what happened, okay? My thing is I'm trying to get your side of the story, okay? I don't want. I'm trying to think of how to word this delicately. I'm not trying to get you in any trouble. I'm not trying to get her in any trouble. Okay? You've got a little daughter, she's 16, who needs her parents. Okay? Mm-hmm. I know what was said at dinner time. I know everything. Okay? I need your side of the story. Okay? I don't know if you've had a problem with this guy for a while, and this was an accident, or you maliciously chased him down, or what happened. But if I don't get your side of the story, I won't ever know. Okay? You know I know. I wouldn't be talking to you right now. I wouldn't be talking to them right now. So I want to give you the opportunity to tell me what led up to what happened today. And if I came across as being rude or upset or whatever earlier, I'm sorry. That's not what I'm trying to do.
You're fine.
I'm just trying to gather
I'm not sure what
facts.
happens or what's going on.
Okay.
But I just have to invoke my right.
Okay. So you're telling me that you don't want to give me your side of the story. That's what you're telling me. That I've got to put together what your wife has told me and what the crime scene's told me. I mean,
what I'm saying is, I have the right to remain silent.
that's true. You do.
I'm not saying I don't want to tell you anything or help you guys or anything. I'm just saying I'm
Detective Cordiero's attempt to build trust with Grant had limited success. Grant briefly opened up about non-case topics, but reverted to silence when discussions returned to the crime.
field hospital at the Korean War
Oh, okay.
stuff.
All right.
It's really just kind of a comedy.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's not too bad.
Does your wife like that?
Oh, well, I think she'd better watch other stuff, but that's all you know.
Yeah. Well, I guess that gets her by until something better comes on, right?
Yeah.
So did you watch that today? Was that on today?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Any movies? Anything good? Anything else?
Let's see. They had, well, there was that, Ash, and I think, and then we watched Gunsmoke.
Oh,
That's
okay.
always on there.
Yeah.
And then watched the Mad Max movie that they had there.
Is it the new one or the old one?
That's the old one.
You know, I've seen the new one. They just came out like last year.
Well, it didn't make any sense then, did it?
No.
Yeah.
I didn't really. I guess I should have probably started with the first
Yeah,
one.
it's kind of crazy.
Is it? Was it
Well,
good?
my daughter had seen that,
Oh,
and so we got her the other one to try and get her up to speed because it just didn't make any
It
sense.
didn't. I couldn't tell you what was going on even if I wanted to.
Well,
So is the first one good too?
oh well, it's kind of a big dated, you know.
Yeah, a
So,
little bit.
but
So do you watch some TV?
and
Do you have anything good for breakfast?
had some Frosted Flakes.
Hey, that is by far my favorite
I don't
cereal.
know.
No,
That's
it
kind of fucked my
really is.
belly aching, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, I love Frosted Flakes. I'm not gonna lie. My kids will gripe at me because they think it's too healthy, but I love Frosted Flakes. What else did you do today? Anything fun? Any chores around the house done? No?
Despite reminders of family and facing mistakes, Grant requested a lawyer, ending the interrogation. Legal proceedings revealed Grant's dark past, and he pleaded guilty to first-degree murder with a 35-year sentence. His motive remains undisclosed, leaving the victims' families without complete closure. What would you do in the case that you have to arrest your boss? Let us know in the comments below. Also, like and subscribe for more cases like these.